Show me a praying person and I'll show you a person full of faith. Before we talk about prayer, we must first address faith. In fact, the prayers we pray say a lot about the faith we possess. It takes faith to pray. Faith is the foundation on which we build our knowledge of the reality of God. Faith is the currency of heaven, and prayer is the means by which we exchange sorrow for joy, ashes for beauty, and spiritual deadness for supernatural power. When we attempt to fulfill ourselves by placing our faith in anything other than God, we always come up empty. Instead of praying and receiving the joy of the Lord as an outflow of our relationship with Jesus, we try to purchase joy and peace by other means. Life becomes one social escapade after another, buying as much stuff as our credit card limit will allow, hanging out with friend after friend after friend, filling our lives with shallow relationships and meaningless things, and all the while true joy and real peace and genuine companionship and lasting satisfaction are waiting to be found in an intimate relationship with Jesus, a relationship which is initiated and sustained by faith. Jesus speaks of faith as a grain of mustard seed. In this parable about the mustard seed, Jesus is sharing an important idea with us. Faith begins in seed form. Faith in God is planted in the soil of our hearts and cultivated by the Spirit of God. And over time, it produces joy, peace, humility, fulfillment, power, and every other rich quality of the character of God. Faith is the source of these blessings, and prayer is the way the source gets into the soil. Some people do not feel inclined to pray because oftentimes prayer just looks like a seed. Nothing too thrilling about a seed, right? But through the eyes of faith, we don't just see our prayers for what they are when we're praying them. We see the potential of what they can become when God answers them. Great prayer reveals great faith, and great faith releases great prayers. Great faith isn't measured in magnitude, but in our resoluteness to believe God against all odds. Jesus tells the disciples to have faith in God and to speak to mountains without any doubt in their hearts. Perhaps instead of seeds of faith, you've had seeds of doubt and fear planted in your heart. Pray for the Spirit of God to uproot those things today and activate your faith through prayer.